Hello, everyone, and welcome to the first ever episode of the Hai Cabrones Podcast featuring me, Joe Escobar, and my co host.
Brian Wynn.
And today I want to start it off with this one topic. It's a broad one, but it's space. It's very prevalent nowadays. You know, it's in movies, TV shows, comic books.
Games and chocolate bars.
It's everywhere, especially in the Milky Way. Just like you said, chocolate bar. And with Elon Musk funding NASA right now and SpaceX developing new things, it's the idea of getting to Mars is closer and closer nowadays.
And colonizing it. Turning to a space colony, like in Gundam.
Like in Gundam?
Yeah, that's how they did it in Gundam.
I mean, yeah. Like in Gundam or in other movies or TV shows that we've seen. Colonizing Mars, that's the biggest thing.
Like turn it into the Death Star. Or a Death Star.
Turn Mars into a Death Star?
Or one of the Death Stars.
So we'll have multiple Death Stars then.
Yeah, wasn't that how it's like in Star Wars? There was multiple.
They just
Death
had
Stars.
one.
On all of them? I think there was another. Well, in the game, there was another Death
Well,
Star.
they had one Death Star in the first movie, but they destroyed it. Then they made another Death Star.
Yeah, so they had two.
Yeah, but they started off. They only have one at a time
Oh, okay.
until they destroy that Death Star.
Well, then Uranus is going to be another Death Star.
I mean, this is a huge Death Star. But yeah, like, what do you think about colonization of Mars right now? Like, it's possible.
I think it is possible, but only like nations that are tech savvy
Tech savvy, and they have to have the money
and the power.
and the power. I think China.
I was gonna say America and Russia.
Well, America for sure. Russia, we'll have to wait and see. But China might be able to colonize Mars before the U.S.
Since there's a lot more Chinese.
Yeah, and there's a lot more. There's a high population. There are a lot of tech savvy people there, and they have a lot of power and money.
And it'll be better that way though, because all the Chinese people can go to Mars and pollute Mars instead of Earth. We're keeping that shit.
Are you calling Chinese people dirty?
Yes. That's right, Scott, if you're listening. You are dirty!
For those of you listening, we have a friend named Scott who is also
Half Chinese and half Vietnamese.
half Chinese and half Vietnamese. So it's just a joke. We're friends. He's not calling all Chinese people
Yeah.
dirty.
I'm not, it's just a joke.
It's just a joke.
My shoes are made in China, but they are dirty though. Just because I've worn them, not because they're made in China.
Exactly.
You gotta use your sneakers.
Yeah, so he doesn't mean anything. He doesn't mean that Chinese people are dirty. That's just a joke.
But my Chinese friend, in particular, is.
Yes. So, moving on, we're gonna talk about World Cup picks. So the FIFA World Cup 2018 is going on right now, and Brian and I were talking about how we're discussing about who's gonna win. So I have a whole list right here of the FIFA World Cup qualifiers that are in competition right now. So let's just go through it. Okay, so Argentina. Do you think they're going to make it?
Possibly.
Possibly. It's a pretty good team. I like them a lot.
All I know is Messi.
Yeah, Messi. Yeah, me too. I don't know.
Alright, Australia, we just skip it because they lost their first
yeah,
game.
Australia,
They
no.
lost their first. Belgium, they're just a knockoff Germany, so we can skip
Belgium's
that too.
good though. They made it far less.
They're a knockoff Germany. Alright, Brazil.
Brazil might make it to the end,
I don't know.
the
about
final.
that. They lost 7-1 to Germany.
They're hungry, man. They want to come back.
Yeah, that's true.
Colombia, no. I say no. They're not gonna make it.
They have more chance than Australia.
Okay. Costa Rica. Costa Rica, no.
Croatia, I don't know about Croatia. I think they won their first game though.
I say no. They're not gonna make it to the finals. Denmark, maybe. I give them a maybe.
I doubt it.
Okay, Egypt, no.
they lost their first game. England, let's just say.
England is not as good as it used to be.
Let's just say better next time, you bloody blokes.
Yeah. France, nope. Go back to eating cheese.
Germany, yes, for sure.
Yeah, Germany for sure because they won it. Who else? Iceland, no.
I think they had a draw today with some other team. Oh, they had a draw with Argentina, I think.
Oh, really? Yeah, people were talking about how Messi should have made a goal on that one, but they didn't.
Iran.
Iran so far away because I'm not going to make it to the final.
Japan. I wish.
Man, they're better at catching fish than they are scoring goals. No.
They're better at drifting.
They're better at drifting.
If you catch my drift.
Korea. South Korea.
Better than North Korea, if you catch my drift.
Yeah, that's for sure. Mexico. I'm Mexican, and even I don't think they're going to make it to the end because this team is not that great.
I think Chivas is better than Mexico.
Chivas is in Mexico.
I think Chivas, Cruz Azul. What's the other clubs?
Santos,
America?
Club America. Yeah, Club America. All of them are better than Mexico.
Yeah.
Okay.
And Hastings Fighting Bears soccer team is better than Mexico.
Morocco.
Let's just say the best thing that came out of Morocco is French Montana. And he ain't even that good.
Nigeria. I didn't even know Nigeria had a soccer team.
I knew that. I think they played America one of
Oh, no, wait. Yeah, they played Mexico a couple years. Yeah. I knew that. I don't know. I don't think they're going to make it to the end.
They lost today.
Yeah, they're not. Panama.
I don't know about
They can win CONCACAF, but they can't win the World Cup.
we have Peru, no, because this is their first appearance, I think.
No, I don't think so. Poland.
I don't know anybody from Poland.
Yeah, I don't know anybody. Portugal. The only one I know is Cristiano Ronaldo,
Yeah, same here.
and he's really good, but it's a team sport, not an individual sport. Russia, they're going to cheat their way to the final. I know that for sure because the World Cup is in Russia. Putin is not going to let them lose. They're going to bribe the referee. They're going to go after their families. They're going to do whatever they can to get to the final.
I guess. I think they'll lose, though. Seriously.
Yeah, they'll lose. But still, Putin's not going to want them to lose. Saudi Arabia.
The best thing that came out of Saudi Arabia, oil.
Oil.
Oh yeah, let's go back to Australia. I heard in Australia, most of their players are like from Europe, anyways.
They play in Europe.
Well, yeah, but like I heard like the players that they got to play Australia are like Europeans.
Yeah,
they're not true Australians.
They were born in Australia, but they're not. They weren't living in Australia their whole lives, right? They moved somewhere else. Mm-hmm. Yeah, that's like Mexico too.
Really?
And the U.S. is the same thing. They got a lot of European players.
Really?
So they play in Europe.
Oh, I didn't know that.
Like Chicharito, he plays in England, I think. Well, that's the thing. Like, there's a lot of players you don't know.
Switzerland, Sweden,
Senegal. I don't know who the hell that is.
They're a knockoff of Cameroon.
Maybe Serbia. No.
España, one of the favorites. Are they? Are they a favorite?
They can make it to the final, cause they won a couple years ago.
I'm surprised. I'm surprised Netherlands didn't make it.
Netherlands, right? Cause they were the favorite 4 years ago.
Shocker.
Yeah. Sweden is another one. They're gonna make it.
Really?
Yeah, they're good. Sweden is good.
What about Swiss?
Swiss, I don't know too much about them.
The only thing that came out of Switzerland that's good is Swiss cheese.
There you go.
And Swiss Army pocket knives.
Tunisia. The only thing good out of there is a Tasmanian devil. That doesn't make sense.
It does. Their flag looks like a Dragon Ball. Alright, Uruguay.
Uruguay, I don't know, man. What do you think? They're good.
Maybe.
They won their first ever FIFA World Cup.
Maybe.
Maybe.
Better than Colombia.
I'd say they make it to quarterfinals. Maybe.
Quarterfinals with Portugal.
Yeah.
That'll be a good match if that.
Portugal and
happens.
Uruguay. Yeah, that'll be a good match. Okay, so let's move on to our next topic. What do we got on the table here?
Our exciting lives.
Our exciting lives? No.
Inspirational relationships?
No, right here.
Oh, wow.
What?
That's why you put the numbers to it?
There's a reason why I put the numbers next to the topics.
Wow. I was just ignoring that.
Wow. Okay.
Why'd you do that? What's wrong with you?
Because I want the show to go a certain way with the
okay.
topics that we go, the things that we talk about. The more racy we go is
Personal?
the more personal, more racy we go towards the end. We're starting from the bottom here, man. We're sorry, guys. We're starting from the bottom. We don't really know what we're doing right now. We're basically trying to.
We're just like Drake, where he started from the bottom.
Yeah, and I mean we're still at the bottom, so we're nowhere near Drake's level.
But we will one day.
Oh yeah, I can't wait to get blasted on by some rapper later on.
We just gotta not fuck up and fuck a prostitute and get her pregnant. We can't fuck prostitutes.
She wasn't a
Don't
prostitute.
fuck
She's a porn star.
Oh, yeah, porn star.
Porn star, man.
Who knows? Maybe she was a prostitute before she was a porn star.
You know, some porn stars are prostitutes. They're
And
escorts.
some prostitutes are porn stars.
That's true,
And they
man.
escort on the side.
Anybody? So is it anybody who makes a video a porn star?
Or a prostitute.
No. Now only porn stars. The only way you can be a porn star is if you get noticed from being in a porn, right?
If you're marketable
I guess.
on camera.
I mean, if you look good on camera, right?
Shout out to Mika Tan.
This fucking guy here. I guess I'll give a shout out to some porn stars. Ava Adams.
Which porn star was your best nut?
Ooh, fuck. Best nut. I guess, what's her name? Nicole Aniston.
Does she look like Jennifer Aniston?
No, she doesn't.
Why such a normal name?
I don't know.
Shout outs to motherfucking Cherokee D ass. I'm sure Ricky. Oh, she's pretty.
Yeah, like, that's the thing. I like pretty chicks.
What was I on? Oh yeah, Cherokee D ass. Pinky.
Shout out to,
That's right. We don't discriminate. We jerk off to all of you.
oh yeah, Lisa Ann. Shout out to her. Who else? Julia Ann.
Who's Julianne? Anne Hathaway.
Anne Hathaway. Let's do all the Anns in the world. Shout out to all the Anns, all the Julias, all the Lisas, all the Nicoles. Shout out to women everywhere, you know?
Without women, where would we be?
Exactly. Without a woman, we wouldn't be here. So shout out to all the women.
And shout outs to Mandingo.
Oh.
I'm just kidding. Delete that.
No, I'm keeping that. No,
Alright.
yeah, we want to shout out to Mandingo, man. Without you,
Ron Jeremy.
Ron Jeremy, shout out to him. Dig Silla, was that his name?
Dude, I only know those two guys because, you know.
Okay, shout out to all men.
Yeah.
Everybody with the dick. We shouted out vaginas, now we're shouting out dicks.
You know any, like, tranny porn stars?
No, I don't watch trans porn.
Me neither, but
Shout
outs to them
the,
too.
yeah, shout outs to the ones who have dicks and vaginas.
Shout outs to all of them.
Shout outs to everybody. We shouting out all of you people.
Today's your day, and we just want to know that we appreciate y'all for the things y'all do. But seriously though, shout out to Naomi Banks. She was one of my best nuts. And if y'all don't know her,
Look
y'all
her
don't
up.
know shit.
Look her up.
And look her up too.
Look her up. She is fine as fuck.
Monica Santiago,
There you go.
the best Brazilian, the best Latina to me. I don't know about you. I don't know if you agree with that.
Best Latina. Let me look her up right now. What's her name? Monica Santiago.
Yeah. She has a travel tat on her, like, thigh or butt area. And AJ Applegate. You know her?
Oh, she has a big butt. Yeah.
Oh yeah. Your favorite porn star, Ava Adams. Since you're in Houston.
Oh yeah. For those of you who don't know, Ava Adams is from Houston. I don't think we know any other porn stars that are from Houston, huh?
I don't know where I only know Monica's from Brazil, and that's it.
Yeah, we don't know too many. Most of them are in California, anyways.
Oh yeah, probably. I mean, that is where they shoot it,
where
right?
They shoot it, yeah. Let's see. Oh, you wanted to talk about that?
Shout outs to Rosie Devine.
Rosie Devine.
Oh, is it Rose or Rosie?
Shout out to Drake's baby mama.
Shout outs to Drake and his son?
His son.
Adidon.
Adidon.
Shout outs to Adidas. And most of all, shout outs to Pusha T. Because without him, we wouldn't know shit.
We wouldn't have even known Adidon at all. Well, we would have, because Drake's shoe was going to come out.
We wouldn't know that he had a porn... Or
Yeah,
had
that
a
his
baby
mom
with
was a porn star.
We wouldn't have known that.
We wouldn't have known that. We would have just known, oh, he has a son. Thank you, Pusha T.
And Pusha, if you know any more... if you know there's videos of her actually, getting piped down, let me know.
Dude, you can look it up online.
I don't think...
You can.
They deleted... They probably...
No, I when they first came out with the report, I looked online. There were videos of her.
Of dancing or just...
No, of getting piped down.
Okay, well, I'm gonna check it out later, but... Yeah.
I'll send you the link.
Sure.
Okay, so that was a weird transition, but let's move on to our next topic here. Movies and shows to binge watch.
Ghetto Gaggers 12. That's a good one.
Ghetto Gaggers.
Store Wars.
Anal Ninjas 5.
Asian Invasion. Asian Penetration. 13.
Latino Liquors 76.
Oh, this is a real one though. What's it called? 8th Street Latinas. I think that was my first porno.
Bang Bus.
Oh yeah.
Why are we back to this topic again? Let's keep going. Okay, so 8th Street Latinas, Bang Bus. What else? Brazzers. I don't know.
What show was this? What are we talking about?
Binge watching. What shows and movies should we binge watch? Let's see.
Supernatural.
Supernatural's a good one. I like that show a lot. Let me just look up my list right now.
Let's bring it back to Nickelodeon. Ned's Declassified.
Dude, that's old school now.
That's what helped me go through high school.
Did you use that as a real guide?
No, you know damn well our high school is so ghetto. Our high school is nothing like that. Our high school is super ghetto.
High school's ghetto as fuck. There were fights every day.
Or every year.
No, every freaking day there was a fight. Every week. How about that?
Okay, so if you're not from Mayleaf, or if you are from Mayleaf, you know what we're talking about. Any high school.
So for those of you who don't know, A-Leaf is a part of the Southwest Houston, Texas. And a lot of people talk bad about it because it's ghetto, and I have to say, for the most part, it isn't, but there are some parts of A-Leaf where you just can't cross or you can't wear the right or the wrong color, or you can't say the wrong thing, or else you will get your ass whooped.
And there are some parts where you can see a prostitute at the end of the corner.
Bissonnet.
Shout outs to Bissonnet Street.
Bissonnet 59. Head over there right now, man. If you want a prostitute, go ahead. Just make sure you wear like 5 condoms. Better yet, make it 6. Because you will catch something.
Whether it be AIDS or these hands. Doesn't matter.
Man, dude. Okay, so The Flash. I really love that TV show.
It was alright. I stopped after season 2, I think.
Dude, you should finish it.
Actually, I stopped whenever they figured out that the Flash from World 2 was actually the other speedster villain. I forgot the name. Flash from World 2. I don't know his name.
Oh, yeah, you're talking about the one that used that the serum to make himself faster? Yeah, I know which one you're talking about.
I don't know who that is.
Well, it's spoilers, man.
Well, let's spoil it.
Spoiler alert. Spoiler alert.
Yeah, spoiler alert.
But yeah, I know which one you're talking about. The one that uses serum to make himself go faster.
And shout outs to what's that girl's name? The black chick.
Which black chick? Oh, the actress, the one that plays.
Well, her character. Shout outs to her.
Something West.
Shantae.
Flash. Iris West. Shout out to Iris West. What else? That 70s show, I used to binge watch that a lot.
That's alright.
It was always on TV.
I think Mila Kunis is a bit overrated though.
No, she's not. Dude, I just saw Forgetting Sarah Marshall, and I just remembered how
Seth
hot
Rogen
she was.
is what made that movie good.
What
He's
did-
in it, right?
No, he's not.
It's not. No. Who's in it?
Uh,
The guy from fucking How I Met Your Mother. What's his name? The big dude. It's not Seth Rogen? Oh my god.
you thought he was
Sorry
Seth
guys,
Rogen?
I'm bad with names.
You thought he was Jason Segel. Jason Segel, Paul Rudd, Jonah Hill was really funny in it. Bill Hader is another guy. I just, when I saw that movie, I was like, oh my god, Mila Kunis is so freaking hot.
Who's that blonde girl? That's in
Kristen Bell.
Yeah, her.
I like that they made her character seem like such a bitch, but
I think the funniest part was when they had like rooms across or next to each other and they were fucking and seeing who
oh yeah, they were
make
like,
it louder. Yeah.
I love this. And then they're like, the Kristen Bell's character is yelling. She's like, come on, I love it. And Jason Segel's like, oh, I got a match for her. I gotta beat her. Oh, that was hilarious. But I like the whole aspect of how they made his character like so depressed, and then he finds a girl, she makes him happy, and then like he fucks up in the end.
Another TV series to watch is How I Met Your Mother.
How I Met Your Mother, great TV series. Love it. I love that one.
But the ending, I heard the season finale was people didn't.
Not a lot of people liked it.
It's a bit disappointing, I guess.
Yeah, they were disappointed by it, and I get it, but I just didn't. Oh, The Office.
I'm not into. I'm not.
love The Office, dude.
What's it called? Modern Family.
Modern Family is another one. Parks and Rec.
No, I don't really watch it.
You should watch Parks and Rec. That's a really funny show.
Community.
Community is amazing.
Shoutouts to Gambino. Atlanta.
Shout outs to Atlanta. Childish Gambino.
Shoutouts to the Migos and the fourth Migos. What's his name? The Indian motherfucker? He is Indian.
The Four Amigos. Shout out to the Four Amigos. All 4 of them. What's another one? Oh, King of Queens.
No, I don't watch it.
I used to watch that all the time.
What is that about? A guy living in Queens?
Basically, yeah.
His daily life?
Yeah. He's a
I like
delivery.
how-
He's a delivery driver.
Oh, he is?
Yeah.
UPS?
You remember Kevin James? You don't remember that show?
I remember. I just never watched it.
Oh, okay. It was a good
I
show.
would just flip the channel and see, like, what the fuck is this shit?
Friends.
Nah, you can skip that, guys. Actually, is Friends good though?
Yeah, Friends is really good.
Seinfeld.
Oh, Curb Your Enthusiasm.
I've never seen it.
It's from the creators of Seinfeld. It's so
Jerry?
funny. Yeah, Jerry Seinfeld and
Shout out
Larry David. Larry David. Yeah, Larry David stars in
The
it.
bald dude.
Yeah. He was what's his name?
I think probably seen an episode.
Who's George's character? He was his boss. Yeah. You don't see Larry David, but you can hear him when he's talking to George. It's like, George, go do this. George, go do that. But it's Larry David's voice.
What's another one? That's So Raven.
This guy here.
Hannah Montana.
Did you watch that?
Yeah. Before she was on them drugs or whatever. Before she was on marijuana, weed, or whatever you want to call it, ganja.
I didn't watch that. Supernatural.
I already mentioned it.
Oh, you did? Okay.
But Vampire Diaries.
I don't watch that. Sons of Anarchy. I love that show, dude.
Pass.
No Pass, dude. That's a good show. It drags on a little bit, but it gives you what you want.
There's another show from FX that I like.
Always Sunny in Philadelphia. Love that
that's
show.
good. Wilfred, though. That one is funny.
Wilfred is another funny show. I love Always Sunny, though.
Is it Always Sunny in Philadelphia, guys? Let us know.
Send us your comments at Hai Cabrones Podcast at gmail.com.
And ask Meek Mill, is it always sunny there?
Go ahead and ask Meek Mill. Ask Meek Mill, is it always sunny in Philly? Oh, man. He lost that beef with Drake, huh?
Mm-hmm.
What about Pusha T? He won his. Ooh.
Definitely.
Okay, so let's move on to our next topic that we have on here on the agenda. Procrastination.
Every high schooler's weakness.
I procrastinated a lot in high school. I didn't think I would.
I think I would. Or I thought I would. And I did.
Yeah, it's like, I don't know. I would always just play video games all the time. BS. Go outside.
We wouldn't be here if we didn't procrastinate.
True. That's so true. We wouldn't be here right now. We'd be doing real jobs.
Yeah. That's quite sad, but it is what it is.
I wouldn't think it's sad. I think it's pretty cool because, like,
We have to go down this road.
Yeah. For those of you who don't know, I'm trying to be a stand-up comedian as Brian. And I'm also looking for a job as well as Brian. We're both trying to look for jobs right now.
And we're still in school.
Still in school. And I'm 25 years old.
I'm 24. Well, I'm about to be 25.
And
Wait, you're about to be 26.
I'm about to be 26.
In a month?
Yeah, you're about to be 25.
Damn, man, time flies.
I know, it's crazy.
We need to make money so we can like put it towards our what do you call it? Retirement stuff? Retirement?
Dude, we're gonna retire with nothing.
Retirement money?
Retirement fund.
Yeah, fun.
I'm gonna retire with
Savings.
nothing. But yeah, like, I find myself, if I'm working on something, like if I'm working on my comedy, I always go to something else, like Reddit or YouTube or Netflix. I never...
Or memes on Reddit?
Memes on Reddit. I just
Instagram?
don't stay on topic for some reason. I don't stay on my task.
Music is a big one for me, like on YouTube.
Yeah, I love to listen. Like, the only way I can focus on something is if I listen to music while I'm doing it.
I lose focus.
You lose focus if you're
Because
listening?
when the music's too good, I get like emotional. Like it hits me in a way. Makes me feel some type of way.
Yeah, you feel some type of way? Yeah, like I feel that too. But like it's only for like 3 minutes.
Like when I listened to XXX Tentacion's Fuck Love, it made me be sad about a ex that I never had. My imaginary ex.
Your
You know?
imaginary ex.
Didn't it hit you some type of way?
It hit me some type of way. The vibe is so chill and
Depressing though.
it's depressing, but I liked it. I liked it a lot.
It is not a good song to listen to when you're studying. Definitely.
Really though?
Yes, for sure. Because you'll lose focus.
I don't know. What helps you keep focused though? Because I listen to music.
Chewing gum helps.
Chewing gum. That's a good one.
By the way, I don't chew gum. Just kidding.
What else? Having like something sweet, real quick, like a candy. Because usually if I'm like distracted or something, I might be hungry.
You're just being fat.
Well, like I might be hungry, so I just try to kill that sensation right then and there.
When I eat, I get sleepy. I don't know if that's you.
No, sometimes I don't.
Eat healthy. If you must eat healthy.
Yeah, I eat like fruit,
Or a
vegetables.
snack bar.
They're not that healthy though.
They sound healthy.
Yeah, that's how they are though. It's just how they sound.
Marketing.
Yeah, that's how they market it. Do you really think like a lot of protein is good for you? I don't think so.
I think it is.
A lot of protein?
I've heard like
A good amount of protein, maybe like 3 or 4 grams. 3 or 4
Really?
grams, yeah. I don't think 20 grams of protein is gonna do you that great if you don't exercise normally.
Yeah, you need to exercise, guys. Exercise your body and your mind. And spirit.
Exercise, yes. Have to exercise. But like for real though, like I just think they market it as, oh yeah, if it has a lot of protein, it's really healthy. No, you're gonna get fat. If you don't exercise, you're gonna get fat.
You're probably gonna have diabetes.
Exactly.
You probably already have diabetes. No, just kidding. But yeah.
Let's see. What's the next thing we have right here?
We're still on procrastination.
Are we though? We're talking about health now.
Alright, let's go back to procrastination, guys.
We're procrastinating right now on this show.
No, you are. Alright. How not to procrastinate. You gotta be like Nike, just do it. Or just don't do it.
There's a pill that makes you focus. I don't know.
There is?
Yeah, there's a pill that makes you
Take
smarter.
pre-workout.
There's do not take pre-workout. I'm gonna
Yes.
tell you right now. That is the worst idea. If you're not gonna work out, it's just gonna make you anxious. You're gonna be like very, very active, and your mind is gonna be racing. And it's not gonna be a good scene.
But you could take it when you're studying, though.
You can take it when you're studying, but you're not gonna feel good.
You're gonna be up. It has caffeine in it.
Has a lot of caffeine.
But you might get the shits. Yeah.
Man, pre-workout messed me up. I can't take that anymore.
Yeah, but for those who can take it, maybe take it.
If you're not used to drinking a lot of caffeine, it will mess you up.
So for now, just stick to Starbucks, I guess.
Yeah, do not listen to Brian. Do not drink pre-workout. It is the worst. Okay, let's have a segment where we have Brian's worst advice. Bad advice from Brian.
You mean Brian's noble, insightful advice?
You're telling him to drink pre-workout to study? I don't think so.
Dude, there's pre-workouts that you can drink to actually work out or study to.
Okay,
I'm not
that
kidding.
have less to no caffeine.
Are you?
If they drink the pre-workout, it has to have little to none caffeine.
All you bodybuilders in college right now struggling, let me know. Do you take pre-workout to study or no? Let Jose know what's the real deal.
Joe.
All right, Joe. Joey E.
Joe E.
But
Yeah, but let me know at Hai Cabrones Podcast at gmail.com. That's HAICABRONES at podcast at gmail.com.
or just comment on our Instagram pics.
Also, you can comment on our Instagram, Hai Cabrones Podcast on Instagram. But yeah, what else are we gonna talk about
Drink
today?
tea. It has caffeine in
So for some reason, I don't know why, but I wrote interracial
it.
relationships.
No, you put interracial sex.
No, I didn't.
Yeah, you did.
Let me see.
No.
Fine ass.
But that is what we watched on the porn category.
Interracial, yeah, of course. Always gotta watch it. But it's crazy nowadays because there's more and more interracial relationships popping up.
It's not as taboo.
It's not anymore. Everybody's doing it, which is crazy. I'm Hispanic, you're Asian, and even in our own races, we see interracial dating. I see Hispanics with black people. I see Hispanics with white people. I see Hispanics with Asians. I'm pretty sure you see the same thing, Asians with other races.
Yeah, my cousin likes the Latinos a lot.
Yeah,
I guess that's where he's from, though. He's from Alden, or OD, North Houston.
North Houston?
That's one place that's worse than Alief. You know, I've been there. Oh, my God.
Yeah, there's other places that are way worse than A-Leaf in Houston.
Oh, yeah. I see a lot of interracial couples in Alief. Mexican girl with an Asian dude, or white guy with an Asian girl, or whatever.
I mean, you see that all the time. It's more prevalent nowadays.
And on this podcast, you see an Asian guy with a Mexican guy.
But we're not a couple.
We can be.
You play
Ship it, guys. Ship it.
Do not ship. Okay, guys. Do not ship this. Okay. We are not homosexuals. We are not gonna be a couple.
But we're also not homophobic.
That too.
We represent, or we appreciate, every sexual orientation.
We appreciate
And race.
everybody. Everybody. We don't care who it is.
But especially Mexican and Asian male couples.
Have you ever been called homophobic?
No, but my friend has.
Ah, okay.
You know who? I think you know him.
Yeah, I think I know him too.
What's his name? Or what does it start with?
Okay, so to our next topic here. So we're just gonna be talking about ourselves. Where we grew up.
Born in 93 in Houston.
I was born in 92.
Year of the rooster and the monkey.
Yep. He's the rooster, I'm the monkey.
Family of, what's it called? First generation immigrants?
We're both first generation, huh?
I thought we were second generation. We're their offspring.
Which is the first generation? The
ones that
moved
came
over?
here.
Okay, then we're both
I
second
think so.
generation.
Yeah, I think we're second generation.
Yeah, we're both second generation.
I don't know if we're right or wrong,
But yeah, we're either first or second. I don't
yes.
know. Either one. Because my parents came from Mexico, your parents came from Vietnam.
Yeah. The jungles of Vietnam.
Yep, the jungles of Mexico.
The barrios of Mexico.
They do have barrios. The desert. The cartel. Yeah, some crazy stuff. But yeah, born and raised Houston, Texas. I was born in 1992. I first started off in HISD, but then my parents separated, and my mom took us, my brother and sister and I, to A-Leaf. Been there almost my whole life. And yeah, I went to Ollie Middle School.
What about your elementary?
Pat Neff and HISD. I went to Pat Neff, then I went to Klinsman Intermediate, then I went to Ollie, then I went to Hastings, and I dropped out.
Well, for me, I've been in A-Leaf my whole goddamn life. What can I say about it? It was ghetto. But, in a way, I kind of liked it. It builds character in a way, I'd say.
Yeah, like,
Going through some hardships, finding out who you are.
when people from Houston talk about people from A-Leaf, they don't talk about it lightheartedly. Like, they're like, oh, damn, you're from A-Leaf? That's the hood. And in actuality, I've seen worse places. But yeah, there's that stigma of A-Leaf being ghetto and the hood.
I mean, it is crime, like, ridden.
Yeah.
It is.
And
There are dangerous parts in A-Leaf.
And I should know because I used to be a bad kid. I used to get in trouble all the time. And I went to ALC when I was in high school. They call it the A-Leaf Learning Center.
I didn't, but I got written up one time.
Brian's a bad boy.
I'm a bad boy.
You gotta watch out for this dude.
Yeah.
But yeah, I pulled the fire alarm when I was younger.
he's the scumbag right here. The hardcore criminal.
Oh man, dude, I used to get in trouble all the time. I loved it. And then yeah, ALC was it was an interesting experience. It felt kind of like jail.
Did it really?
Yeah, because you wore a uniform the whole time, the same uniform.
It felt like middle school for high schoolers?
No.
In a way?
No, it didn't. It felt like jail. Cause
What's
like
it called? Juvenile? Did it feel like that?
like juvenile detention, yeah, kind of like that. It was almost like a juvenile detention center.
Was that the one that's in between A-Leaf or Hastings Ninth Grade Center and main campus? That section?
No, that's a different one.
That's CLC?
I think that's CLC for some people.
That's before you go to ALC, I think.
Well, like that depends on what you do. If
Pull
you
the
do
fire
something,
alarm.
if you do some, when I pulled the fire alarm, they sent me straight to ALC, dude. I didn't go to CLC until I got out of ALC. It was like a transition.
For how long?
I went to ALC for 6 months, and then I was in CLC for
6 months? You did a 6-month bid.
Yeah, I did a 6-month bid in ALC.
He's a hardcore criminal.
Yeah. But then I came back, and it was like a month, maybe 2 months when I was in CLC.
Did you feel up to society with the new technology?
Dude, I
and,
was so out of it, man. I was like hardcore. I was like, bitch, you don't know me. I went to ALC.
When you came out, the new iPhones were already out, and you're like, what the fuck is this?
I wasn't out of reality. I wasn't really in the pen. I would freaking just go, feel like I was locked up, then get out and go home. I was in the real world still.
Oh, 6 months for just pulling the damn fire out?
I know, it was a bunch of BS. But whatever, it's past.
How was the food?
It wasn't that bad. It was the same as cafeteria food at Hastings.
What's the demographic over there in
Blacks and Hispanics.
oh my god.
Nothing but blacks and Hispanics.
So it's like jail.
Yeah, it was. That's what I'm saying. It was like a juvenile.
There's no
detention
Asians?
center.
I heard there were some Asians.
There was like maybe 2 that I saw.
Those are the hardcore ones. Those are the ones that shoot up the schools, guys.
Those are the Asians that are part of.
Don't fuck with them, man.
They're part of the triads. That's what they
Or
are.
Yakuza.
They're Yakuza.
Or ABZ or something. Asian boys.
Asian boys, yeah. There was some bad Asians, man. The Hispanics were bad as hell. The freaking black kids were.
Were
bad
there
as hell.
fights?
There were fights all the time, man.
More fights than there was in Hastings?
Yeah. There were fights every day.
Anything notable? Were they good fights or just, brawls?
They were just like stupid. Hey, I hate you.
What's that you claim?
Punch. Yeah, that's.
You're wearing the wrong colors.
We were all wearing the same freaking uniform. We're not wearing the wrong colors.
You're wearing the same, or you're wearing the wrong colors as far as, undershirts goes.
No, they would make you wear the same undershirt.
Really?
They had a dress code, man, and they would Okay, here's how my morning went. I went to school. When I first walked through the doors, there was a metal detector, right? And they would say, take off your shoes, take off your socks, take off your belt, pull out your pockets, everything. So we would do that. They would check us. They checked our backpacks and everything, just to check if we were clean. Then we put all our stuff back on. Then we go to breakfast.
Were there dogs?
No.
Drug dogs?
No, there weren't drug dogs.
Because in Hastings there were. In the morning classes that I had, I could see the...
Well, there might have been. It was so long ago, but I don't remember any drug dogs.
They were sniffing the lockers.
Yeah, I remember that. But yeah, like I went in. It was like regular school afterwards, though. Like, we just went, got breakfast, did classes, then they took us. And then when we were sitting at the lunch table, like you couldn't talk to anybody. You had to be there and be quiet.
How was prom for CLC?
I never went to prom at CLC.
Homecoming?
No. I was only there for a couple months. I wasn't there during the prom season. It was like early December
2010?
2008,
2008?
2009.
That's freshman year.
No, it's sophomore.
Sophomore year is 2010.
That's when you graduated.
Is it? I don't know.
Yeah, but yeah, it was a pretty bad time for me.
Did you learn more in Did you learn more in CLC than you did Hastings?
Actually, yeah, I did.
Did they give you a pack and just like, here, read this?
Well, they actually taught us.
The teachers were more how do you say, relating or interactive?
Well, like it was different because
Interactive. That's the fucking word.
it was different because like because they knew what they were getting into, basically. Like the teachers knew, oh yeah, these are bad kids. They're gonna mess up. They're gonna try to mess up. They're gonna try to do something dumb. Some teachers were like, oh yeah, I'm only here to get the money because I'm pretty sure they were paid more to teach those kids than you would be paid at a regular high school.
Were they all dudes, the teachers?
No, they were men and women.
Oh, women too?
Yeah. Yeah, it was.
Were
weird.
there buses there?
Yeah, we had buses in the
You
morning.
had your own bus? Like just for CLC?
See, the reason why I like CLC is because we got up later.
God, I envy you. What
No,
time did you get out?
We got out like around 4.
Oh, that's why. No wonder why.
Yeah, we got in there like around 8, maybe 9 o'clock. That's when breakfast was. Usually breakfast is at 7, right? 7
For
o'clock.
high school?
Yeah,
What was that?
6,
7.
6 or 7, right?
6 is when it had 6 or 5, and then 7 is when
Yeah.
class start.
ALC was later.
Mm.
That was the difference. That's
How-
when
how-
and also I was truant all the time. Like I wouldn't go to class at all whatsoever. But I never got caught for that. Well, I did get caught, but during that time I wasn't in trouble for truancy. I was in trouble for pulling the fire alarm.
Hmm. when you like first got there, were like I guess the regulars there, they asked you, hey.
Oh yeah, they were looking at me and they were trying to be like, "What'd you do?" Stuff like that, you know. And
Where you from?
Yeah, where you from?
What set you claim?
Yeah.
Did you make any good quality friends there? Were there girls? No, the girls
There
had
were
their own
girls.
shit.
There were girls there.
It was
We were
co-ed?
It was co-ed, yeah.
Mm.
There were girls and boys in the same classes.
But were they? You know how some classes you would have like the class when you can be loud and the teacher's cool with it. You talk. You can have friends from other classes come into your class.
No, it wasn't
Was
like
not-
that. You
was
had
strict?
to be escorted out the room.
Damn.
Yeah.
But in those classes, where they're like the class clown, you know the.
There were those like categories for kids there, yeah, but more than anything, they were all labeled as bad kids.
Well, in the classroom environment over there, where they're like, was there like a class that was wild, like loud, or no?
Like I said, they would get in trouble.
They would?
They wanted us to be quiet the whole time.
Was it just the teacher there, or was there like a
There was police.
a monitor?
There was police,
I'm not
like
sure.
actual cops.
In every classroom?
Well, in the areas where we were at, they were like down the hall.
Were there fights?
Yes, there were lots of fights.
Like in the classroom? Like have
yeah,
shit
I
ever
saw
happened?
like 2 fights in the classroom.
Mexican on black?
Black
on black.
Black on black.
Just how I like my porno, guys. Just kidding. But how would you say? What, it was over gangs?
Yeah, it was gang stuff.
Mm.
It was gang related.
It was
Because
over-
like even though we had our own uniforms and stuff, they would still be repping whatever set they claimed, you know.
like, hey, why are you using a blue pin? When he was using red.
I mean,
That's one way to find out.
I didn't see anything that serious, but I'm pretty sure there could have been something like that.
Okay, how about this? Were the girls in CLC hotter than the girls in Hastings? I want to see that.
You mean ALC?
Oh yeah.
No, I didn't like.
Were
There
they all
was
just
one. There was
busted
one
up?
chick that was pretty cute, but most of them were like, nah, they were ratchet.
they're like busted up. Lesbos.
I don't know if they were lesbos, but they were just they
They were busted for sure.
They were busted.
Hmm.
They look ratchet too.
To say least.
Yeah, but then when I went to CLC, it was kind of the same over there.
What'd you go there for?
CLC is inside Hastings.
What'd you do to get in
They transferred me from ALC
okay.
to CLC.
there? For what? Good behavior?
Basically, I did my time and I got out.
Coming back, or like, say,
Transitioning into school, regular society.
no, like, say if we were to travel back in time, do you regret pulling a fire alarm? Is ALC better than Hastings?
In many ways, I learned better at ALC than I did in actual high school. And I don't regret pulling the fire alarm because the events that led to it were out of my control.
What do you think?
Okay, so this is what happened. It was summer school, and we were in a different school. Instead of being in summer school in Hastings.
It was in Taylor?
It was in Elsick. So it was a new environment. It was weird. I saw all these people.
Wait, what are you doing in summer school?
Because I didn't pass.
Oh, I thought you were trying to catch up or like get ahead.
Nah, I
You have to
wasn't.
pay for that. If you want to get ahead, like if you have enough credits but you want to get ahead of your class, you have to pay for that shit.
I didn't know that.
My sister paid like $80.
That's not that bad.
That's bad. It should be free.
Well, true. True, it should
But
be
keep
free.
going.
Education should be free for everyone.
And health insurance.
Yep. But I digress. So I was in summer school. We were in a different school, the one across from us. Elsick.
Our rivals,
Yes, our rivals.
Gelsick, and Gastings, and Gaylor.
They don't need all that.
But that's how like each
We just
school
said we
would,
weren't homophobic.
Yeah, but each school would
Dude,
say
we just
that
said
shit.
we weren't homophobic.
We're not
And
homophobic.
you just go ahead and...
I'm from Gastings and I'm proud, bitch.
It's Gay Pride Month.
It is.
Yeah, you got to be proud of that.
Yeah. I wear my colors proudly.
Yeah, he wears the rainbow every
I
day.
taste the rainbow. I taste Jose's rainbow.
Don't
proudly.
say that. You do not taste... He does not taste my rainbow, okay, guys?
I don't, but I lick Skittles off his.
No,
belly
you
button.
don't. No, you don't, you weirdo.
all right. Let's go back to.
I am not homosexual, and Brian...
He is homophobic.
As of right
though.
now,
he is homophobic.
As of right now, I know Brian not to be homophobic, but I'm not too sure anymore. I mean, homosexual, but I'm not too
I'm
sure.
metrosexual.
Anymore. You are, actually.
I care about like being clean and stuff and style, but. Anyways,
You are a metrosexual, though. But anyways, yeah, it was
back to Elsick.
It was
Or
summer
Gelsick.
school. It was summer school, and we were just chilling, hanging around. And I lost my glasses that day. And I remember specifically just walking around, touching stuff on the wall, trying to see if I remember, because I'm almost legally blind. I can't see without my glasses at all.
He's Dorothy, or is it Dorothy? Wilma? Wherever the girl.
Yeah, Velma from Scooby-Doo.
Yeah, Scooby-Doo.
It's basically that situation. So I'm grabbing the walls, I'm touching stuff, and I'm like, okay, what the hell is all this? And during, I guess, lunch, we go and come back, and we're all in a line outside of the hall. And I see this red little box, right? So I don't know what it is. I can't see, so I touch the box.
But you knew it was red.
I knew it was red. I knew it was a box. So I like start messing with the box a little bit, and it opens up. And I'm like, maybe I shouldn't have done that. I shouldn't have done that.
Did you hear?
Yeah, I shouldn't have touched that. So the moment that I put the front casing back inside where the box was, the alarm rings. I'm
Room
like,
service.
what the heck is going on? Oh my God, everybody starts going, what's going on? What's going on? What? Somebody pulled the fire alarm. And I'm like, oh my God, this is the worst situation ever. I can't see and I just pulled the fire alarm. What is going to happen? So the firefighters get called, paramedics get called, they come to the school.
You didn't flee the scene?
I fled the scene, but I went back to class.
You didn't flee the scene. So.
Nah, I guess I didn't flee. I should have left and went home, huh?
But, where were your glasses?
I broke them.
They're on the floor?
Well, no, I left them at home.
You left it at home?
Yeah.
So when did you realize that you were blind?
I was blind the whole day. I was walking around.
How could you walk around like that?
I did it. I don't know. I was a young kid. I was young, dumb. Young, dumb, and full of cum, you know? But...
Still are.
I know.
And shit.
You want to be full of dick.
I'm just kidding.
It sounds like you want to be full of dick, too. So.
No.
Okay.
You want to be full of cum. Of my cum.
I am full of cum. I need to let it out onto a woman. But anyways, yeah, the bell rings. We go to class, whatever. And I realized I wasn't like a dumb kid, but I was kind of smart because I realized, oh no, they have cameras. They're going to see me on the camera and I have this shirt on because I had a striped shirt, red and white striped shirt.
Because he's a blood.
So it was actually that shirt.
Really?
Yeah.
That polo?
I had that shirt on.
It ain't Ralph though. Where's the horse?
I don't know where that's like a whatever, I don't know. But I had that shirt on and I took it off and all I had was my undershirt. And then we get a call. The teacher gets a call. They call somebody Miguel or something like, and he has a white striped shirt with red stripes too. And I'm like, they called him and I'm like, okay, I'm good. They didn't catch me. Then the principal, one of the assistant principals, right, comes by. He calls my name, and I'm like, at that moment, I'm like, I'm fucked. He calls my name. He says, "Come with me." I go with him. We go to the office.
You should have acted blind.
There's a police officer there. There's 2 paramedics or 2 firefighters. I mean.
Did they make you say?
And they
apologize?
called my mom. My mom was there, and that's when we told him, hey, he's almost blind. He can't see. And if you, like, she brought my glasses. They were broken. And she was like, hey, look at this. Look through this. They were like, oh, my God, he really is blind. Look at that. And the assistant principal was like, okay, well, we're not going to give you a ticket, but we're going to send you to ALC.
That sucks.
And at that moment...
You can get a ticket for that shit?
Yeah, you can get a ticket for pulling a fire alarm.
I heard, like... Do they charge the school if you pull the fire alarm?
They charge you money.
Oh, okay.
That's why they were going to give me the ticket. But then when they saw
how
that...
much was the ticket?
I don't know. Probably like $150 or something. $300.
God damn, dude.
I don't know exactly how much it is, but they were going to give me a ticket and send me to a CLC. But they were like, okay, since we can't prove that you're the one that pulled it. They even told us, yeah, we can't really prove that he's the one that pulled it anyways. But we're still going to send him to ALC anyways.
For what, then? If they have no proof?
They had me on camera, but they couldn't really tell if it was me or not. They could just tell the shirt. By the shirt. But yeah, that's the story of why I went to CLC. I mean ALC. Yeah. And then, like, while I was there, I had an okay time. I came out. I had to go back to Hastings. I still wore the uniform while I was in CLC, but everything just felt different. I'd never liked high school.
Me neither. I didn't like the schedule.
I hated it.
Waking up at 5.
Ugh, it was the worst.
To catch the bus at like 5:30.
You had to catch the bus at 5:30, 5:35, and then get on the bus and then go to school at like 6 o'clock. And then while you're there, you're going to be waiting and eating breakfast and stuff. And even then, I was I grew hair quick on my face. They
Oh,
would
they
make
you
us shave. Yeah, I
They
hated
didn't make
it.
Muhammad shave. All you need was a letter or a note, a notice to show like this is against your religion.
Yeah, I should have said that when I was younger. But like the thing is, nowadays you can have a beard. Now you can have piercings. They wouldn't let guys have piercings back then.
Like earrings and nose.
Yeah, nose piercings, earrings.
Snake bites.
Yeah. You can have them now.
So, is Elif where we need to be nowadays? Is Elif the place to be?
No, it became more
Accepting.
accepting. That's the biggest. Yeah, that's the word right there. It wasn't really that accepting back then.
I wonder how, like, high school is like nowadays. If we were to revisit things and see how students, behaved or dressed.
I'm pretty sure it would be the same as we were back then. It would just be different phrases and different words.
There'll be Uzi Verts everywhere. ASAP Rockies. Futures.
Drake's.
I don't know about Drake.
Drake would be. Dude, there'll be some people trying to be like
Drake
Drake.
would be in like Katie or some shit.
Yeah, Drake would be in Katie for sure. Who else? There'll be some Kendricks.
There'll be some 6ix9ines.
Oh my god, I don't even want to talk about that.
Little Pumps.
Little Trippy Red.
Bad Bobby.
Bad Bobby. What's that other chick?
What other chick? Lil Tay?
Lil Tay and that Bad Vicky.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. Whoa, Vicky.
But there's no white people.
There's some white people that act black in Hastings. Well, there were back then.
I wonder if there's still white people.
Yeah.
They were the black sheep of Elif, basically.
But yeah, that's our episode. That's our first ever.
That sums it all up.
That's our first ever Hai Cabrones episode. Next episode, we hopefully we can talk to Brian and see about how his high school experience was.
Hopefully.
But yeah, thank you for listening. Also follow us on Facebook and Instagram.
Oh yeah, we need to do the disclaimer.
Oh yeah. For any of you who are listening and become angry at what we said or anything if we offended you in any way.
Yeah, any Chinese people or people of Chinese descent.
Yeah, if we offended you in any way, these are just jokes. We don't really mean it. I'm a comedian. Brian's really funny. We're just making jokes. We don't mean anything that we say if we're making fun of people or race or any orientation or culture.
Yes, exactly. And the stuff we say doesn't have to be factual. It's just probably what we think.
Some of this stuff is opinion.
Yes.
And the stuff that we talk about ourselves, like me during high school, that was true. So some is fact, some is opinion. You just have to figure it out for yourself sometimes.
And just don't be too sensitive.
Yeah, don't be sensitive at all. We do not like PC culture.
Or PCs.
Hey, I like computers.
I want a Mac.
But yeah, thank you for listening. Follow us on Instagram and Facebook at Hai Cabrones Podcast.
And GoFundMe, you guys can donate if you want.
Donate to the Hai Cabrones
If you want to
GoFundMe
keep hearing
page.
us.
If you want to keep hearing us, if you want to hear us better because we only have one microphone.
I do need a second mic and a mixer. And what else? Camera equipment.
Camera equipment, headphones.
If you want to see how we look like.
We need a lot of stuff. It's on the GoFundMe page. Also, if you want to send us questions, we'll answer some questions in our own way with our own opinions. Send all your questions and comments to haicabronespodcast@gmail.com. HAICABRONES podcast@gmail.com. And yeah, that's the show for right now. Hopefully we'll have more topics and more things to talk about later on. Is there anything else you want to say, Brian?
No, just donate. Donate. Whether it's blood
our money, our sperm, our food at the food bank.
Ass, gas, or grass, man. Just go ahead and donate all the time. Thank you very much, and we'll see you next time.